Hey everybody, welcome back to another video. As you can see, we've got a pile of polish in front of us and we're going through yet another brand in my current collection to try to whittle down the amount that I have. This is all of the OPI polishes that I currently own. I have destashed quite a few over the last year or so and feel like I just don't reach for these the way I should. Do I keep them? Do I pass them on to somebody else? I know other people will absolutely love these. They are expensive polishes for what they are, and I feel like passing them on to somebody that is going to enjoy them is more important than me just hanging on to them because of the brand. I have lots of polishes, lots of colors. I do have a couple minis that aren't in here. I am hanging on to those because I don't have a full-size bottle of those polishes. But this is what we're working with. So you could tell I have a lot of pinks in this area. We've got blues, purples. Over on this side, there are reds, burgundies. Up here, I've got like the oranges, fall colors. So we're just going to run through these and try to decide what I want to hang on to. There is one polish in here in particular I have had for like 4+ years. I've only worn it once and I most likely will not keep that one. There's a couple other ones in here that formulas were not up to what I expected them to be for an OPI polish, and I don't think I want to keep those polishes either. Start off with the pinks here. We have this one. This is Madam President. I got this probably 4 years ago. I've only worn it probably once, but I do plan to keep this one. It's kind of one of the first OPI polishes that I think I bought. I believe I got it at Ulta on markdown or something, so I'm going to keep that one. There is this one. This is 7th and Flower. This is very similar to Madam President, but it is a deeper color. I like colors like this, especially for the fall, even into like summer to fall transition. I think this is going to be a good option. There's a couple here that I don't think I've actually worn. I have this one. This is California Raspberry. I take that back. I did wear this one recently and loved it, so we're hanging on to that one. This one is La Positively Hot. I've never wore this one, and I'm kind of like, is it something I need to hang on to? Probably not. I don't think I'm going to hang on to this one. I've got other pinks in here, so I think I'm going to set that one aside. This is the one that I bought at TJ Maxx in 2020. This is just lanaiing around. I've only wore it once. It has been sitting in a drawer since that one manicure that I did 4 years ago. I'm going to pass that one on. Got a couple other pinks here. This one desperately needs a good shake. That's Very Darling. It's an older polish too, I think, because the label's a little different on this one. I don't think I'm going to hang on to this one either. I've never wore it. I ordered it. You could see here, I ordered it off of a website and I never wore it. So I'm going to pass that one on. This is Spare Me a French Quarter. I want to see how close it is to a couple of the other ones I have. Those are very similar. So this is 7th and Flower on this side. This is Spare Me a French Quarter. There's really no difference between the two. I'm going to go ahead and pass on 7th and Flower, and we'll keep Spare Me a French Quarter. They look so close in the bottle. I didn't even realize they were that close in color. So we have this bright pink. This is Two Timing the Zones. I think I've wore this one, not really sure. It again is another pretty pink. It's like that mid-toned pink cream that I like. It actually has a good brush on it too, so I'm going to hang on to that. I did go through and change out some of the brushes on these polishes for personal use. This is another one. I don't think I've wore this one. This is Pink and Canvas. I'm going to pass this one on. I've never wore it. You could tell it's settled out. Definitely not something I feel like I need to hang on to. This one I'm going to keep. This is Mylar Dreams. Definitely keeping this one. The hollow polishes that they came out with for this collection are top notch. I love them. I have this one. This is Mary and Cranberry. I've never wore this one. I'm not sure if it's like a sheer. That's pretty. It's that pearlescent type finish though that I don't gravitate towards. I think I'll keep it and try to pull it out for fall and see how I like it before I make a decision. Here's another pearly polish. This is 15 Minutes of Flame. I'm not going to keep this one. I don't wear it. I've never wore it, and I've had it for a long time. So I am going to pass that one on. We have an Infinite Shine. This is fairly new. This is Harajuku Get This Color. I'm going to hang on to this one just to try the formula, see what I think of it before I decide if I want to hang on to it. And we have these last couple here. This is No Turning Back from Pink Street, which is one of my favorite pinks. And then this one is Arigato from Tokyo, a little bit more of like a purpley mauve leading pink. I'm going to keep both of these. I really enjoy both of these polishes, so we're going to keep those. Then we're going to move on to like the purples, the blues. There is this polish. This is OPI Loves Downtown LA. I don't know if I've wore this. I've had it. Have I worn it? Probably not. You could see it needs a good little bit of a shake. I'm going to hang on to this one though, because I think summer to fall transition polish would be this would be a good one for that. So I'm going to hang on to that one. This is one I picked up recently. This is You're Such a Budapest. I didn't like the formula on this polish. It was a 3, almost 4 coater. It has a hint of shimmer in it, as you could see. I just didn't like the formula of this one, and I told myself, hang on to it, you'll try it again. I haven't worn it. I've worn it once, and I've never reached for it, so I'm going to pass that polish on. This is another purple. This is Graffiti Sweetie. I've wore this one. I did like a Skittle manicure well over a year ago. I enjoyed the polish. It was a really pretty purple. I think I'll hang on to that one as well. It is a nice, almost like fall purple. We have this one, and this is Purple Palazzo Pants. I wore this one as well. Let me see here. So here they are side by side. So we have Purple Palazzo Pants and then Graffiti Sweetie. I think I'm going to go ahead and pass on Graffiti Sweetie. Do I want it for like fall though? I don't see myself wearing this tone of purple for the fall. I feel like I would wear this one more than I would this one. So we're going to pass on Graffiti Sweetie. There's this one. This is Oh You Sing, Dance, Act, and Produce. I don't think I've wore this one. It is a pretty like blue-toned purple. This would be another contender for a fall polish. I want to see if I've switched out any of the brushes. This has the regular brush, but it's a really pretty, fun, like blurple. I'm going to keep that one. I'm trying to go through these as well and figure out what brushes I've changed on what polish, because if I have a good brush on them, I'm going to hang on to the polish because of that. This is another polish. This is Don't Wait, Create. I don't think I liked the formula of this one either. I got it because I liked it when I found it at TJ Maxx. This has a regular brush. I'm going to pass this one on just because I don't wear it, and I don't think I like the formula of this one either. We've got this polish. This is Newberry. I've never worn this one. This would be another one that would be pretty for my fall rack. It has the regular brush on. It looks very nice pigmentation wise. I think I'm going to keep that one. Here's one that's very similar. This is Violet Visionary. They're very close, and I definitely don't feel like I need two, so I'm going to keep Newberry because that is one I've never actually wore. This one, I don't know if I think I've actually wore this one. This is OPI ink, and this is staying. It's a beautiful polish. Not getting rid of that one. Got a couple blues here I know I haven't wore. This one I think I'm going to pass on. It is a squishy blue. This is Award for Best Nails goes to. It is a jelly type polish, and I don't do much in the way of jelly manicures or polishes. So I'm going to pass this one on. It's definitely a squishy polish. You could do like glitter sandwiches or something, but I never do them, so I don't want to hang on to it just for that. This is Isn't It Grand Avenue. This is a really pretty navy cream. We'll hang on to this one. This is another contender I can use for fall. Yeah, this is a pretty, that's a pretty blue. I'm going to keep that one. Move you guys over a little bit here. We have this polish. This is Abstract After Dark. I've never wore this one, but I am going to keep it to hopefully put out on my fall rack. This one is Oh Susie Mio. I've never worn this one. It is a really pretty purple, but I've never wore it. Do I need this one? I don't have many purples like this that are this color. I think I'm going to keep this one to pull out for fall. We have this polish. This is OPI Loves to Party. I haven't worn this one either, but it is a fall, really pretty fall winter purple. So we have Oh Susie Mio, and then OPI Loves to Party. What do we do here? I'm going to keep them both. This one I've never wore. This is Let's Take an Elfie. This is a really pretty shimmery purple. I've never wore it though. At least I don't think I have. No, I've never actually wore this one. I think this is another one I ordered. I'm going to go ahead and pass this one along. We have this polish. This is Dressed to the Wines. This is another pretty polish. I'm not sure where I got this one from. It's got a little bit of metallic silver finish to it. I don't know if I'll wear this though. It's pretty. I'm going to put it in the maybe bin. This is a straight up jelly. This is Complimentary Wine. I've never wore this one either. There's another polish here that I feel like is close to this. But I've never wore this one. So, do I hang on to it? It's a little bit of a squishy base. No, I'm not going to keep that one. I'm going to pass that one on. We have this one. This is Bring Out the Big Gems. I just got this one, so I'm going to hang on to it. There is this one. This is Amsterdam. I'm going to hang on to this one as well. So many of these are like fall colors. We have this one. This is Yes, My Condor Can Do. I picked up a lot of these at TJ Maxx when I started seeing them. I wanted to build up my OPI stash. I think I'm going to keep that one. Let's see. Got a couple burgundies. This one I know I'm getting rid of. This is In the Cable Carpool Lane. I wore it once and hated the formula of this one. It was sheer, streaky. I just didn't like it. I've seen so many people rave about this polish, and I just didn't like how it applied. The formula was finicky to work with, so I'm going to pass that one on. This is Black Cherry Chutney. I'm going to keep. This one I'm going to keep. This is My Color Wheel is Spinning. These are great polishes. I love their hollows. Now we're moving on to a couple blues. We have No Room for the Blues. I wore this one a few years ago and I didn't like how it was on the sheer side. I don't know what it is about me and OPI polishes, but formulas don't always live up to the hype of what I expect. So I'm going to go ahead and pass this one along. This is Can't Find My Checkbook. I haven't wore this one. We're definitely going to keep it. Keeping LED Marquee. Love this polish. This one is Less is Norse. I'm going to keep this one. Got a couple blue shimmers here. We have this one, You Gotta Get This Blue, and Chopsticks and Stones. Never worn either one of these, but I do want to keep them. This is super tropical Fijiistic. And then I've got a similar polish here, which is Mikasa S Blue Casa. In person, they're two different blues. On camera, they're coming off looking identical. But Mikasa S Blue Casa is deeper, so I'm going to keep both of these polishes. This one I think I'm going to get rid of. This is Angel's Flight to Starry Night. It's pretty, but I don't feel like I need it. I've got other colors like this in my collection. I feel like I don't particularly need this polish. Moving on to a couple greens. As you can see, I don't have much in the way of green polishes from OPI, so these may end up staying. I'm not sure yet. This one is a really pretty mint. This is That's Hilarious. I really enjoy this one, so I'm going to keep it. Got a couple like almost army / khaki green. We've got Susie, the First Lady of Nails, and then this is Things I've Seen in Aber Green. I'm going to keep both of these as well. These two are probably going to stay. We've got this one in Ready, Fat, Go, and then this is Tealing Festive. I'm going to keep both of these. And then we're going to move over to what is left here, which are reds, oranges, all of that stuff. I'm going to keep this one. This is I Can Only Wear OPI. I enjoy this one. It is a great pale gray cream, and I don't have many like this in my collection. I have one from Essie that I could think of, so I'm going to keep that one. This is going to be tricky because I love most of these in front of me, so I've got some oranges here that I'm almost certainly keeping. We have this one, which is Susie Needs a Locksmith. Do I need that one? I have a China Glaze polish from a collection that looks very similar to this. Let me check and see if I change the brushes on these. This has the regular brush. I think I'm going to let this one go. I feel like these two are very similar. It's a Piazza Cake. They're identical polishes, so I am going to keep It's a Piazza Cake and then get rid of Susie Needs a Locksmith. I love shades like this for the fall, so we have these two. This is Have Your Panettone and Eat It Too, and then My Italian is a little rusty. I'm going to keep both of these polishes. They're really, really good for fall manicures. I've got a couple burgundy shades here. I have this one, Just Because. This is We the Female. I've worn We the Female, I think, already, so I'm going to keep Just Because. Double check my brushes first. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and pass on We the Female. We've got some reds. This is Viva OPI. I've only worn it once. It's a reddish orange, and I'm not one to wear shades like that, so I'm going to pass this one along. We have got some like corally colors here. So I have My Chihuahua Bites and then Coca-Cola Red. I've worn My Chihuahua Bites, but I don't think I've worn this one. I have other shades that are coral, but do I want these both? I think I'm going to go ahead and keep both of these. I have a yellow. This is Never a Dullless Moment. I'm going to hang on to that one. It's always on the chopping block. That yellows from OPI can be hit or miss. So that yellow is always on the chopping block, and I feel like, do I need it? I'm going to hang on to it for now. I've got a couple browns. So we have this one. This is That's What Friends Are For. I'm keeping that one. I love it. This is Iceland in a Bottle of OPI. It is a nice neutral for the fall season. And then this is My Private Jet. So I am keeping all of those. And now moving on to what we have left. It's reds. So we have, this is Como Se Llama. I love that one. Keeping it. This is a jelly. This is Maraschino Cherry. I'm going to pass that one on. And then this is Big Apple Red. Keeping that one. These here are probably going to stay. I have Paint the Tinseltown Red, This is the cult classic, I'm Really an Actress. Both of these are going to stay in my collection. This is, wait a minute, Sending You Holiday Hugs. I haven't wore that one, so I want to try to hang on to it and pull it out. I'm not really a waitress. I've never worn this one, but I need to. Then there is this shade. This is Amour at the Grand Canal. I'm going to pass that one on. So this is what the get rid of pile looks like. I am going to go ahead and pass these along to friends. And then this over here is everything that I plan on keeping. Let me know your thoughts down below if there's any of these that I really should hang on to. If you enjoy destash videos, definitely be sure to subscribe. I do these regularly and sometimes periodically, depending on if the mood strikes me or not. But this is the keep pile here, and then we're getting rid of each of these polishes. So we did pretty good for the most part. I'll put info down below on what we are destashing and what I am keeping as far as a number goes. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you later.